Have you ever looked at someone else's life and thought, why can't I be like them? They look happier, more successful, more perfect, right? But what if I told you? The secret to true happiness has nothing to do with being like someone else. Today's story will change the way you see yourself forever. So, lean in. This is not just a story, it's a mirror. In a world filled with highlight reels, Instagram posts, TikToks, and perfect pictures, it's easy to feel like everyone else is living a better life. But behind every smile, there's a story. And today, you'll hear a story that reveals the truth about comparison, freedom, and happiness. And along the way, you'll learn something powerful about yourself. The crow's journey. One day, a simple crow landed on a tree branch, enjoying the breeze. But then, he saw a swan gliding gracefully across a pond. Its white feathers shined under the sun, and people gathered around to admire it. The crow looked down at his own black feathers. No one claps for me, he thought. Maybe, if I looked like the swan, I'd finally be loved. Curious, the crow flew closer. But the moment people saw him, they shooed him away. Again and again, he was chased off. Alone and heartbroken, the crow flew into the forest and cried beneath the trees. That's when an old crow landed beside him. "Why are you so sad, young one?" "I hate how I look," said the crow. "If only I had white feathers, maybe I'd be happy too." The wise crow smiled gently. "There's a magical spring deep in the woods," he said. "It can change your appearance. But first ask the swan if it's truly happy." Inspired, the young crow returned to the pond and asked, "Dear swan, are you the happiest bird in the world?" The swan replied, "My feathers may look beautiful, but I'm not free. I live in fear. When I grow old, I may be used for my meat. I wish I had the life of a parrot, colorful, admired, and free." Surprised, the crow flew off to meet a parrot. "Dear parrot, your feathers are stunning. You must be the happiest bird." The parrot sighed. "People put me in cages because of my beauty. I spend my life behind bars, unable to fly. I envy the peacock. They dance freely, admired by all." Still searching, the crow went to the zoo to meet the peacock. He watched as people took pictures and cheered at its colorful dance. "Dear peacock," said the crow, "you are so admired. You must be the happiest." The peacock lowered its eyes. "People love my feathers, but they pluck them, painfully, again and again. I wish I could live like you, free in the sky, with no one controlling my fate." The crow stood there, silent, shocked. For the first time, he realized the value of his life, his freedom, his flight, his uniqueness. He flew back to the old crow and said with a smile, "I don't want to be anyone else. I'm happy being me." Moral and motivation. You see, every bird the crow met looked perfect from afar, but each one had its own struggles, just like we all do. When we compare our behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel, we rob ourselves of joy, peace, and self-love. Happiness doesn't come from becoming someone else. It comes from accepting who you are, embracing your flaws, and being grateful for the life you have. You are unique, and no one in the world can be a better you than you. If this story touched your heart, taught you something new, or reminded you of your worth? Like, share, and let me know in the comments. What are you grateful for today? And don't forget to subscribe to the Mindful Tales, where every story helps you grow stronger, wiser, and more at peace with who you are. See you in the next one. Until then, stay mindful.